subject and our main marketing module of our digital marketing program. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our next module of our digital marketing. Now, this module is going to be a very interesting as well as a very long module of our digital marketing, because the concept we are going to start today is called as search engine optimization. So we are going to learn about what SEO is, what are the different strategies we have to use to rank our website. Okay, what are the different challenges we face in SEO? What are the options? How we work on different aspects of SEO, and many more things we are going to study in this module of search engine optimization. So we will start our first topic, the first subject of this module, with fundamentals of SEO, where our goal is to learn about the basic concepts. So when we talk about SEO, what are the basic points? What are the fundamental points of SEO? What are the basic key elements of search engines? And how do they work? What is the procedure of their working? So, based on that, we will have a clear idea that if we want to implement an SEO strategy, these are the things we have to do. These are the elements which we have to do. So let's start with the first topic, fundamentals of SEO, and understand about the basics of search engine and how do they really work. Okay, so first thing, let's understand the definition of search engine optimization. Now, technically, the definition goes this way. It is, a process of following search engine guidelines. Now, that is a very important point which I have given in a different color. All right, it's a process of following search engine guidelines, okay, to rank a website on top positions in search results for specific keywords. So now 3 points you have to remember here. Search engine guidelines, 1 point. And number 2, we want to rank on the top. That's the top positions is our goal. And number 3 is for specific keywords. Now, some people, what they think is they rank for their own brand name. And they think, okay, we got our SEO because we are ranking on our own keywords. See, that is not really SEO, because the problem with that issue is it is not really difficult to rank for your own keyword. All right, it's very, very easy. It's not a big deal at all. So ranking for your own brand name is not SEO. It's just a basic concept. But ranking for the target keyword, ranking for those keywords where other companies are fighting, and by using the proper strategy, by using the proper approach of our SEO, by following the right guidelines of SEO, we are going to rank our website. So how we are going to do this is what the whole module is all about, that how do we rank our website, what are the things we have to do. And as we move further in this program, we will start with the practicals also, but today's mostly today and tomorrow's session, we will have non-practical approach, but we will try to see if any real-time examples I can give you. But mostly it will be a concept of understanding the fundamentals, so will not be include any practical. And as soon as we move from the first topic of fundamentals, then we will start keyword research and process and all. That will be completely practical oriented subject will start. Now, why would you want to do SEO? Why should we really care about SEO? Why is it important? Now, see, some people has a myth. Even today, they have a myth that SEO is dead. Okay, a lot of times, even if you read articles also, a lot of people will write article, SEO is dead. Now, reality is SEO is never dead. Okay, because according to as a report, 93% of the people use search engine to find the information they want. Even if you ask yourself also, you will use search engine to find information, right? So point is, it's never dead. It's always, required, and it is always progressing and growing at a very rapid rate. Okay, so that's the point we have to keep in mind, that SEO is something which is always be valuable. Now, what are the basic benefits? If I do SEO, what I will get? What is the biggest advantage I will have? Now, this is basic thing, so I'll just go quickly over through it. Higher brand awareness. Remember, when your website appears on the top positions of search engine, many people will recognize you. Many people will, okay, this is a big brand, this is a big company. So the recognition, that brand recognition will be always there whenever you have SEO for the company. And if there is no SEO, no one will recognize you. Oh, who is this company? I never seen this company at all. So you need to keep this in mind, that when we do SEO, a company's brand awareness, visibility in the market will increase. The brand awareness will increase. Then brand authority. Now, what is meant by authority is, you see, if you see some website in search engine on the top position, technically you will have one kind of authority. What you will say is, oh, this company is big, that's why they are on the search engine. And you will have a perception automatically that this is a good company, that is why it is on search engine, on the top position. So authority is your brand value. Okay, awareness is visibility, but authority means people will start, trusting you. People will start, taking you as a positive company. So you get the authority from the other users as well as for other companies. And number three, more traffic and leads. See, obviously our ultimate goal of marketing is what? Getting traffic to our website and getting the leads, correct? So when we do SEO properly on our project, we get more and more traffic and we get more and more lead generation via SEO. And last option we have is more growth opportunities. Now, how we can say more growth opportunities is, today if you are ranking, suppose you are having only one program and you have ranked for one program. In future, if you do better SEO, if you implement better strategies, then you can add more programs, you can add more services, you can add more business activities. And then with all of this, your growth will be exponential. Like if you have if you increase by 10 20 programs or 10 20 services, and you can rank for all of them over a period of time, and your business can skyrocket by using the right SEO strategy. So these are some of the reasons why we work on the SEO concept. But now this is just basic points and general knowledge, not a very big deal about this concept. Now, next, if you want to implement SEO, I want to do SEO, okay? So can we directly go ahead and do SEO? We can say, yeah, we can do. But the problem is, unless and until and we don't understand the basics, we don't understand the foundation of SEO, okay? The fundamental concept of SEO, how does the search engine work? You know what problem is? You may do SEO, but you don't know why you are doing it. It's something like, you see, imagine there are, you see some people are there, okay, where let's say there is a mechanic shop, okay. There is one main mechanic and there is one person, he doesn't have any much knowledge. So main mechanic knows what he's doing and why he's doing, but this person who is just having basic knowledge, he will repair, he will open something and he will remove something. You ask him, why are you doing? He don't know. He says, my boss told me I'm doing, that's it. So like that, if you don't know the foundation, then our minds, our thinking will be like basic level. So we want to go into the detail and the depth of the search engine and algorithms, what kind of algorithms Google have, and how they are impacting our present search engine rankings, and how they will have an impact in future. So we will go through the detail of each of these options. So first thing is, you see, a search engine. When I say a search engine is developed or created with certain components. For example, if you take this laptop, I'm talking with you, all right? So in this laptop also, this laptop is a combination of components, right? We have a processor, we have a motherboard, we have this hard disk, we have the RAM, we have the screen, we have the input device, which is a keyboard. When all of them come together, then only the laptop is active. The same way, search engine also is developed with certain elements, certain components. So we are going to discuss each of this component in more depth and more detail. So first, the overview, the bird's eye view, we call it as. So first, an overview. The first component of a search engine is called as a crawler component. The first component is a crawler. Number two, second component is called as an indexer. What it does, we will see in the next slides. And number three is called as ranking algorithms. And here there is a lot of advancements is done by Google in the ranking algorithm department. We'll see that options as well. And then SERP, which stands for search engine result page. SERP, search engine result page. That's the fourth component. And the fifth component is spam fighting algorithms. When we have all of these components combined in a software, okay, that will lead to, this entire software will lead to our actual search engine. Now, we will go into the detail. We will understand each of this option. What is the crawler? What it does? Okay. Then what is an indexer? What is this functionality? We will go through each of this option. Now, anyone have a question here up to this point? Please ask any of your question. Now we'll go into each of this component in detail with the overall diagram and other details as well. All right. Perfect. Everyone are clear as expected, no issues at all. Now moving forward, first is the crawler. So what exactly does the crawler do? Okay. Now I have a question for you. Okay. Now let's go in real world. Let's understand in a real way. All right. So let's say if I'm searching on Google right now. Okay. If I'm searching in Google right now, let us go to google.com. Okay. Now I'm searching for a keyword, whatever may be the keyword. So let's say if I'm searching for dentist in Hyderabad, okay, or just say dentist in Hyderabad. This is the keyword I'm searching for. All right. This is my keyword search query. I got some results. Okay, whatever, no problem. I got some results here. All right. So I got a result of Practo in SEO. Here, this is Clinic Spots, Just Dial, and other websites. The question is, all this data which I'm seeing right now, is it coming from Google database or is it coming from internet? Yes, please answer the question. Okay. One student says it is coming from Google. Absolutely. Yes. Actually, all of this data which you are seeing right now, all of this data which we are seeing, this is actually captured from internet. But all of this data will be coming from Google. But how does Google know all this information? How does Google know that this company has this page, this company has this page? How does Google have this information? Now, here is how Google knows about all this information, and here is how Google get all this information. Now, this is where their algorithm will come into play, their concept of search engine come into play. So first thing, if you see, how does a search engine work? What is the overall working process? Okay. Now, first thing is World Wide Web, which is the internet, where everything, every website we talk about, every website is there in the world. It will be there in what? In our search in the internet, right? So now when everything is on internet, so Google has to capture that information. Google has to get the data. So here is the first component which is going to work for Google, and that component name is called as crawler component. So what does the crawler component will do is, its job and function is very simple. It will go to the internet, okay? It will go to different websites. It will just go to different pages, scan all the information, okay? Scan all the data, all the pages it will download. And what it will do, the crawler will download all the data, whether it is an image, whether it is a picture, whether it is text, whether it is video, whatever it is, it will download. And then that information is sent to a temporary storage area. The job of the crawler is very simple. It will take all the data given by, which is on the internet. It will collect all the information and it will transfer all the data, all the pages, all the information about any topic you can talk about. It will send all of this into a temporary storage. Now, from this temporary storage, okay, here it will be transferred to a next area, which is called as an indexer. Now, what it will do, we will discuss about it a little bit in a while now, but we want to understand few more points about crawler, few more things about crawler. First question is, okay, crawler is able to capture the information from World Wide Web, but how does the crawler know that this information is available, this website is available? Yes, please. How will crawler know that your website is there? What is the mechanism by which crawler will know about your website? Anyone, please answer the question. We have to index out our website. Okay. Okay, by content. No, what I'm asking is, you have launched a website. How will Google know that you have launched a website? You have a website address, keywords. First of all, Google should know there is a website, right? Keywords will come later. One student says website should be registered on Google. By registering on Google, send it to Google. Okay. Now, what if you don't send it to Google? Then can Google also index your website even if you don't send to Google? All right. Okay. Most of you are giving the answers here. Good. Okay. Now, here is the point. Remember, crawler is a very smart software. All right. It can actually know, it can do the crawling in two ways. It can do the crawling in two ways. First method of crawling is very simple. You will register your website or you will add your website into the Google database by using a software provided by Google, which we will study later in our main classes, in our main subject called as Google Search Console. And this is a software where you enter your website. So Google will start crawling. The crawler know that you have new website, number one. Number two is, one more method is there by which the crawler will know whether your website is launched. Now, and that method is, see, constantly Google scans millions of websites, not sorry, billions of websites every day. Okay. It scans Facebook, it scans Twitter, it scans all the websites, popular websites. So imagine if I have given a link of my website in any popular service like Twitter or Facebook, when the crawler is scanning those pages, it will come across my new website. So that is also a mechanism without even knowing to you. If you submit your website in social media, then also Google can capture your data. That is a crawling process. So crawling can be done in two ways. One is directly and one is indirectly. And there is no permission to be taken, because when you are on internet, it's a public website. When you are on internet, it is a public website. Anyone can scan your website. Now, if you want to restrict, there are some conditions for that. Again, we have some tools for that process. We will discuss in our SEO class. When we get into our main technical subject, we will discuss those controls also. But by default, remember, two ways are there by which Google will scan or crawl your website. One is we submit our website, and number two is with the use of our what we call it as by scanning on the internet. Okay, because internet is public. So when the website is public, there is public means what? When you launch your website, public website, what is the technical meaning of it? Is it for public information or not? It's public. So by default, Google will or any search engine can access your information. No issue of privacy. Okay, no issue of privacy. It will be public information. Anyone can access. Now, there are some conditions where you don't want to give the access. Then we have some solutions for that option, which we will study as we go into technical subject that comes under technical SEO. All right. So I hope everyone understood this. Now, I want to know one thing. When did Google crawl our website? I want to know that, because Google will crawl every day, every minute, every second. Crawling process will happen. So when the crawling process is happening, so what happens is our website should get crawled regularly. So here we will see a small example of crawling process. So I'll just show you a small parameter by which we can know the crawling process is happening and how it is happening. Okay. So let me just go to, okay, the website, Google itself, and I will type a URL here. Okay. So here I will type a parameter. It's also called as operator. So I will type an operator, CACHE, cache, colon. I want to check whether web trainings, when did Google crawled our website? Okay. Where is Google crawled our website? So I will click on this. And now let's see what we get. All right. Now, if you see this page on the top, it says our website, see this, the Google cache of the webtrainings.in. It is a snapshot of the page which appeared on, you notice here, 3rd of January 2023, which means Google have accessed our website. Google have scanned our website on 3rd of Jan 2023. So that is a very basic idea. So this is the last crawl date, which is very recent. Google have crawled our website, and the more recent it is crawled means your website is updated by Google. very often. Sometimes websites which are not updated, Google may crawl 1 week back, like that also it will happen. So this is the basic idea of crawler. So crawler, what it does, it collects the data. Okay, it has two ways to find out the information, and once it crawls the data, and it continuously every day, depends on your updates and your frequency, it will keep crawling more and more content. This is the idea of our first component of crawler. So crawler will take all the data and it will send to a simple component, which basically we call it as a temporary page. Now, from temporary content, from temporary page, this information will move to the next important component. And this component is actually called as indexer component. Now, let's understand what it will do. What is the job of this component? Now, see, once the information is added into the indexer, so indexer is like a, we can say a sorter. So what it does, all the pages have come up from a website. So indexer will separate and, divide that content into different databases. It will, one page it will put into, let's say, a shoes database. One page it will put into other database. Like that, it will classify the content. It will classify the content into different databases. So what happens with this method is, all the content which is being taken, so indexer will classify them into databases, and Google has millions and millions of databases in the backend, where regarding every single topic, they have a backend database, they have a backend data, which is classified as the biggest database in the world, which is a Google index, Each and every page which is being scrolled by Google is technically stored in this one database itself. That's why I just asked you, I just asked you, from where we got these pages. So I said that this information is available in the Google database. So technically, it is not the real website. The data which is shown, it's a snapshot of the real website, but all this data is coming from the Google index. And Google index is again very, very complicated process, where the indexer has a lot of technicalities. For example, it will scan for virus. Okay, if it is virus, it will delete it. It will scan for whether the page has real information or is it an empty page. It will again scan for that. Then this indexer will also do this duplicate checking also. It will see whether the content we already have with the same content or not. It will check automatically the duplication also, and many more things it will do. And then finally, once it is okay with this, it will send to the next page. And now I will tell you one very important point about our real-time issue we are facing today. The real-time problem we are facing in SEO today is, let's say I have a website which is 20 pages. Okay. So now let's assume that okay, I'll just minimize this. All right. So now imagine a situation here where, just a second, I'll just maximize this. So now imagine I have, in my website, I have 20 pages. Okay. So 20 pages have taken by the crawler. Okay. 20 pages have been taken by the crawler, and this 20 pages will go to the temporary storage. Now, I have a question now. Out of this 20 pages, how many pages should be there in the Google database? Yes. How many pages should be there in the Google database? "20 pages we have submitted, 20 pages we have in the website. So how many pages will Google index or take from our website?" All right, question here, 20 out of 20. All right. Any other answer? Only relevant pages. Good point. Okay, only one page. Okay. All right. Now, see, here is a simple answer. Actually, we don't know. All right. It can take one page. It can take all pages. It can take 0 pages. That is also possible. Okay. So now see this. Here is the point. What happens with this indexer today is, what is happening, a real-time challenge I'm telling you. We have created the content. Okay. But the content is not having that much of valuable information, and that kind of content is already there in the database. So many times what is happening nowadays is Google is ignoring our page. Even if it is a page we have written the content, but Google algorithm is saying already we have this information. What's the point of this information again? which are nothing, no value. This is like same content. So because of that, many times our indexing is getting into issues. So now keep in mind, when we have multiple pages in our project, we have to make sure that all these pages are being indexed by Google, because once the content will come here, then only SEO will start. If the content is here, then you can able to think about SEO. If the content has been dropped from here, there is no SEO on that pages. We cannot do SEO. So this is a very, very important aspect. Now, how do I know how many pages have Google indexed from my website? Did Google index all the pages? Did Google index 10 pages, 20 pages? So we have an operator for that also. So we can just same way like just we have typed here. We can type another operator here. Just a minute. All right. So we can type an operator, site colon. Okay. Now I want to see the operation. I want to see total index pages in web trainings. So just type that keyword. And now if you see here, it says about 659 results, which means from our website, Google have indexed 659 pages in their system. 659 pages has been indexed by Google. I hope everyone understood this simple concept. All right. Okay. Now there are some. Okay. Now you may ask, sir, if a page is not indexed, what we have to do? Now, as we are in just introduction class today, we will discuss about that aspects in our further classes when we go into our search console and all. We have some tools by which we can able to request Google to re-index that content which was not indexed by Google. We can able to do that. So this is the basic idea. So keep this in mind. Two important things you have to remember, that whenever we are adding the content, so crawler will access the data and indexer will categorize the data and put into the database of Google. Now, any questions on these 2 points, please ask. All right. I'm not getting any questions. I'll move forward. If no questions, you can just type no also, so I don't need to wait for your response. All right, good. Perfect. Now, once we got the info, now see the next point. You see, our data is now in the Google database. Perfect. No issues at all. Everything is going very well. Now, here is the next challenge. Next challenge is when all this data is there in the database. Okay. Now, think about it. If someone is searching for, okay, let me take the whole scenario here. Now, imagine if this user is searching in the Google database, which is SCRP. Google interface is called as SCRP. Now, the question is, there are millions of pages for one topic. Yes, millions of pages for one topic. Then how will Google decide first, second, third, fourth? Because first page will have 10 results. So how will Google decide that the top 10 will be this website, then the second page, then the third page, then the fourth page? Correct? Now, you will say that if suppose you are the owner of a website, you will say, I am the best in the market. I should be on the first position, right? Your competitor will say, I am the best in the market. I should be on the first position. So technically speaking, everyone will say what? I am the best. I should be on the first position, correct? But literally it is not possible. Google can't put everyone on first position, right? So here is what the challenge is. The challenge is when we talk about these results, when we talk about the results, Google uses very, very smart algorithms here. And today, because of AI generation, it uses more advanced algorithms. And what Google does is they have developed algorithms. Okay. They have developed various algorithms. And based on those algorithms, all right, Google will qualify, but this website is better. This website is not better based on those algorithms. So we will study about some of those algorithms and how do they work and what is the function of those algorithms and how they can have an effect in the outcome, how they will have an effect in the results for us. So these algorithms, come in different types and different, what is the names. There are so many algorithms, we can't even keep track of it. But first we will discuss the original algorithm of Google and how it works. What is the idea of the algorithm which Google have used to rank compared to other competition. Now I'll tell you one more important thing. When Google launched it in 1998, before 1998 also there was a website altavista.com, which was the #1 search engine. Okay, there was one website called as docfile.com, that was also one of the top search engine. Ask Jeeves, that was also one website which was the #1 search engine. And I'm sure most of you have never heard about these domains. Okay, now all these domains are basically the older websites before Google. Now how did they function was they were based on content. Whichever content is better, whichever content matching is better, they used to rank. Now then Google come up and they do something special. That's the reason people started using Google. So what is that special is? Let me first explain you with an example, with an idea of how this whole algorithm, how this whole process of Google algorithm actually works. So now the first algorithm Google have developed to, make their pages better, to make their overall system better. And the algorithm name is called as page rank algorithm. That was the original algorithm of Google, called as page rank algorithm. Now, if you ask, sir, what this algorithm will do? What is the point? What is the idea of this algorithm? What is the implementation? What it does technically? If you ask the question, so very simple. This algorithm works on a very interesting principle of references. It works on the concept of references. I will give you an example first. After that, we will see how exactly you will understand how it is working. Now, let us say for our drawing board, we will take a simple drawing here to understand this whole process. So now let us say, for example, one of you, we have, let us take movie A or restaurant. I'll take restaurant R1, restaurant 1, and a restaurant 2. Okay, restaurant 1 and restaurant 2. Now, you wanted to go to the restaurant. Okay, you wanted to go to the restaurant 1 or restaurant 2. You wanted to go to any of the restaurant. So let's assume that you have asked your friends in Facebook, because in your locality, the restaurants are available. So you ask your friends in Facebook that I am planning to go to restaurant 1, all right, or restaurant 2. Please give me your feedback. Now let's imagine we have individual people. Let's say here, let's say just I'll write like this. Okay, this is one user, this is second user, this is third user. So 3 people have recommended you to go to restaurant A or R1. Okay, then some of your other friends, let's say 1, let's say 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Now 5 people have recommended you to go to this restaurant 2. Now obviously, without any doubt, you will definitely say that yes, I got more recommendation for R2. So that's why, who is the winner here? The winner will be R2. Yes, is that the normal concept? Now, even if you take 5 restaurants, 6 restaurants, in all of this, content is fine, that is okay. But you are looking at references, right? So this is how the concept will work. But now, what happened? What happened is, later on, when Google was developed, at that time, most companies were working only on content. They were only checking the content. Okay. So what happened? Google, one of the founder, actually there are 2 founders, Sergey Brin and Larry Page. So Larry Page, he's actually both of these, they are PhD students in Stanford. So both of them are very, very educated in computer science. So they learned some algorithms in their mathematics and in the computer science classes. And one of the algorithm which was very, very powerful, they used to be already there, called as page rank algorithm. That was already an algorithm was there. So what they did is they have taken that concept of that algorithm, and then the algorithm name was something different in mathematics. So they have taken that algorithm and the name was given to it as page rank algorithm. Now, how it works, let me give you the same logic, same concept in a point of view of a website. Okay, in a SEO point of view, how does it algorithm work? Okay, now imagine there are two set of websites. Okay, two set of websites are there. Website one, website two. Okay, now both websites technically will have content. Yes, this will also have content about, let's say we are writing about dentist. This will also have content about dentist. So it's very difficult to figure out which one is a better website. Correct? So Google have used a mechanism which is by which the internet was developed, and they have used a concept called as backlink. They have used a concept called as link analysis. So link. So what is a link is, let us say this is a Wikipedia. Let's assume this way. This is Wikipedia, okay? And this is your website. Let us assume, okay? This is your website. Now, this is a Wikipedia article about digital marketing, and this is a Wikipedia article about digital marketing. Okay, content is almost perfect. Content is not a problem. But tell me one thing: will lot of other websites from over the period of so many years, will Wikipedia would have got many references from different websites? Yes, because Wikipedia is a very popular source of data, right? So they would have got hundreds and thousands and lakhs of references. What about your website? How many people know your website? How many people know? Let's assume you just started. Now you see, let us say one website is this is owned by your friend. He gave a reference to you, and this is owned by your brother, and he will give a reference to you. So you are getting two references, because technically speaking, nobody knows you in the internet world. Am I right? So now tell me, in terms of its link value, which website should be more valuable here? In terms of its link value, you see Wikipedia, because everyone is referencing. You got the point? See, as I told you, referral, right? In our world, reference play a very vital role. In the same manner, in the same way, in our digital world, and that is one thing they have developed, man. Believe it or not, this one algorithm is a secret of Google. Okay, because of this page, and now it is patented. No one can use this concept anymore. So this is one algorithm, patented algorithm. Because of that algorithm, Google is today Google because of that. Now today they have AI algorithm, that is secondary story. But the original concept why Google is super successful is because of this one algorithm called as PageRank concept. And how they work is, PageRank used to be given between 0 to 10. That is a rate you will get. Every website will get a range of PageRank. 0 to 10 is the PageRank. Now it will be calculated how many backlinks you have, 1,000 backlinks, 10,000 backlinks, how many have, and based on all that small factors, it will calculate, and then it will give you a rating between 0 to 10. The higher your rating, your website will always outrank everyone. The lower the rating, your website will not be much valuable. But unfortunately, there is a problem. Google used to show us our rating. If you just type, if you go to web trainings, we want to know the page rank of web trainings, Google used to give whether we are from 0 to 10, what is the rating we have. Okay. But unfortunately, not now, long back, almost I think 2009 or 2012. Okay. Google have stopped showing this data to public. Okay. So they used to provide a software called as Google Toolbar. They used to give a software called as Google Toolbar, and they have stopped that, giving that information. Unfortunately, today we have no information about what is our page rank, but the software is used. The product is used, okay, but we don't know what exactly is the page rank of our website. Now, for that we have alternative metrics and all. We will study that alternative metrics, but this is the story of the page rank. And now, one more thing you have to remember. This is a very interesting algorithm, because not just backlinks, okay, it also takes some other factors into consideration. It will also consider relevancy of the content. So who is referring to you? What is his content? What is your content? It will also, calculate the value of your website. You see, who is referring to me? Their value is also important. If they are not valuable, they are linking to you. There is no point, right? So like that, lot of different factors are, considered in this page rank algorithm, and we will get. But unfortunately, today we have no idea. Google doesn't provide this information to us. So we are basically blind here. So we have other software tools in our SEO world. which we can use to understand this data. All right, is that clear, everyone? Okay, now finally, one more small example I will give you as a reference to give you an idea of how this how this algorithm functions in real world. Okay, now you see, this is an example I have taken from your Wikipedia, just to give you an example. Okay, now see this here. If you notice, the small balls are actually, each ball is a website. Okay, so you see, this is website 1, website 2, website 3, website 4, website 5 websites. Okay, now E is actually a website. Now the ball bigger means it's having more links. Okay, so it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. There are 6 internal links to this web page. Okay, and now see, this is giving one link to this one. D only got one link and it is 3.9 in percentage terms. Okay, not in 0 to 10 percentage terms. So 3.9. Okay, now this is giving one link to this, and you see it's 3.3. Okay, now here is an interesting point. How many backlinks? Now, whenever you have a pointer incoming to you, it is called as link. It's called as your backlink. Okay, so now see, A has, how many backlinks A has? Yes, please. How many backlinks A has? A has backlinks. Yeah, it has. One backlink. Absolutely. One backlink. Yes. A has one backlink. Correct. How many backlinks that C has? Backlink means which is coming to us. Link will come to us. That is backlink. Okay, one. But look at the value of A is 3.3. Look at the value of C. It is 34.3. Wow, it's such a big difference, right? Both have, A also has one backlink. C also has one backlink. What's the point? Why? Why C has got such a high value? Yes, now this is the correct point. Simple logic I will tell you, you will understand. See, in real world, okay, let's take real world, okay. Let's say one of you ask me, sir, or let's say this way, okay. You ask me, sir, I'm planning to join this college. If you know somebody in the college, please recommend me. Okay, I recommended. I gave a recommendation to you. And I know one of the professor there in the college. My recommendation is given and you went to that college for admission. Okay. Now let us assume one more person was there. One of your competitor student. He also came to the college. He also came with a recommendation. But now imagine that recommendation is from an MP. See the difference. I am also referring and an MP is referring that candidate. Simple logic. Both has only one reference. You also have one reference. You are a competitor, meaning you are a student who is in come to the same college, and there is only one seat. Now, obviously, who will get the value now? So simple, sir. That MP reference will have more value. Acha, imagine here MP is referencing, and another person is being referred by a CM. Now, obviously, who will be getting more value, MP or a CM? CM will get more value. Or let's say one person is recommended by the PM. Now, CM will be on the side track, PM. So you see, simple logic. We have a valuation, right? Valuation of reference. Like that, in our link building. Again, we will study link building in a very separate topic. It's a very detailed subject. So when we study link building, we will see all these valuations. Okay, we just don't build backlinks like a rubbish backlinks we don't build. We have to look at the value and then we will do the backlinks so that we get the highest quality and most relevant. And also see, relevancy is also important. Now, relevancy, how is it important? Okay, you ask me, sir, which book I should study for digital marketing. Okay, I said this book you have to study for digital marketing. All right. So will you trust my recommendation for digital marketing? Absolutely, yes, you will trust me. Now, one of you asked me just for some reason, or I only gave a recommendation. Okay, boss, if you are planning to buy a guitar, okay, this guitar you have to buy. Imagine that. Now, none of you will take my recommendation. Yes, none of you. For guitar, you will not take my recommendation. Why? So you ask questions, sir, have you played guitar anytime in your life? I said no. Do you know how to play? I don't know. So now I'm not eligible for recommendation, which means my content and the content I'm referring have no value. So that's another factor. So relevancy of the content and quality of the website. So website which we are referring to as, what is its quality? Based on that, there will be lot of changes in the output. I hope everyone understood this. Okay, now please ask in your questions. Later, as we move in our subject, I will come to the other factors. You see, today we can't see page rank, so we can see something else. So other companies have developed other metrics, which we will study as we go into our subject. Not today. This is not a right time. We'll discuss at the right moment. Okay. Please ask your questions. All right. No questions from one student. Great. Okay, so I think I can move ahead. So this is the idea and the power of PageRank. Now, don't worry how it is a backlink, how we get a backlink, what is the process, we will say. Okay, how do we find high value sites for reference? That's what I said. When we go into the backlink class, we will have a complete discussion on this topic. Around 3 to 4 sessions, I'm going to teach you on backlink. So there we study high value website, low value website. We will study that. All right, and how to get a backlink also, we have a subject for that, in the 4 classes I'm going to teach you. Okay, now the next thing, you see, one biggest challenge now, if Google only depend on PageRank, which is a 22-year-old algorithm, not 22, 24 years, I think. Okay, 1998 Google have started, so almost 24 years. Now, if Google would have only used the PageRank algorithm, what do you think? Would some other people would have spammed Google? Would people have fooled Google or not? Will other website would have fooled Google? Absolutely. Or other systems would have overwritten Google very easily. Correct. So that's why, say, Google will not stop innovating. Okay. So what they started doing is, even as the growth of the companies were happening, growth of the search is happening. Parallelly, if you see, not from today, almost 15 years back itself, 15 years, 10, 15 years back itself, AI was one of the buzzword at that time. Today, it is now more in the market, but from that time only, AI, artificial intelligence and machine learning was one of the key topic. 10 years back, I'm talking about. From that time onwards, Google have started investing a lot of money in buying AI companies and hiring AI related scientists and engineers and all. And they also have developed some very advanced algorithms, which are actually now the backbone of Google. PageRank is also important, but Google has more advanced algorithms which are able to understand what you are typing. Based on what you are typing, what data is relevant, Google knows that. So some of those AI algorithms which Google have developed, is one of that algorithm is called as a rank brain algorithm. Okay, basically what it does is turning a query to concept and use user behavior signals. Meaning, if I type a query, for example, if I say is a question like, what is the birthday of one so and so person? So what the algorithm can do is, technically it will understand your query, and instead of giving you website results, the system, the algorithm, AI will do is, it will simply tell you the answer. Like today we have got Chat GPT, one of the fastest growing AI system in the world. In 5 days they have got 1 million users. AI Chat GPT, we'll discuss about this topic also in our content classes. Okay, so what these algorithms are doing is, they are not just giving you results. Okay, see, when Google started, if you ask Google a question, what is the time now? So what Google used to give you, think about it, 10 years back, not 10 years, 24 years back. If I ask the question, what is the time? So obviously Google will show you website 1, website 2, website 3. You agree with me? If I ask you a question, when is the birthday of Sachin Tendulkar? What Google will do in the beginning? In the beginning, what Google would have been? Website 1, website 2, website 3, correct? Now, see, today we are in the AI generation. Now, Google won't do all that stuff. and see what is birthday of when is birthday of Sachin Sachin Tendulkar. All right. So right away, did we got an answer here? Just in a simple format in the top of the page, right? Okay. If I want to know the share price, so let's say I want to know the DMart share price. Now this is more advanced one. Notice something is there, and which is crazy also. Yes. See, you haven't completed your search also, but did you got the answer? Without even completing your search, you got the answer, right? It's there on the right hand side. Or if you say $1, $1 to INR, notice is the answer there on the screen. Now, who is doing all this? AI. Who is doing all this? AI algorithms of Google. So the idea what I want to say is simple, is that Google have changed a lot. Okay. So today they are so advanced with their AI algorithms, with all these algorithms we have, like neural matching, which will better connect words with the topics. BERT, BERT update, we call it as. It understands the relationship between words and what is the user intention. Why you are searching this keyword, they will try to understand your intention also. And then recently they have launched multitask unified model MUM update. It's an AI and NLP, natural language processing technique, to answer complex queries from variety of content. So like this, these are the core, and they keep adding more and more. Okay. So these are the core ranking algorithms which use artificial intelligence, machine learning, and natural language processing, and all of these complex things to understand what the user wants. And based on your query, they will try to give you the right answer or give you the right website within no time. And that is where the AI is taking care of all of these concepts. So now let me tell you when the AI will work is, when the question, when you are asking, it has a common answer. Okay, it has some fixed answer, then AI can work. Okay, AI cannot work something where this. Okay, if I say dentist in Hyderabad, best dentist in Hyderabad, AI cannot work, because see, on what basis you will define best, you don't know, right? It's a subjective matter, right? For one patient this is better, for another patient other thing is better. It's a subjective, so we can't say. So that's why when we talk about subjective subjects, then Google AI cannot do the work. Whereas if it is general topic where Google can tell, if I say, for example, simple, I want to know 1 kg to pound. Now, is that a common question? Is that a common question? 1 kg to pound, right? It should be able to tell the answer, right? So let's see, 1 kg to pound. We are not getting a direct answer, but let's put an enter there. So is it telling us the answer? Yeah, not right away, but it is giving us the answer in the answer box. So that means simply it is able to understand your query. And you see, in terms of matches also, if you are searching for some match course and all, right away Google will show you the box on the top, because the AI understand what is your query and right away give you the data with that option. So these are some of the AI algorithms of Google. Now, you don't need to worry much about it, because see, all these algorithms are very complicated technically. If you type each of them, they will tell you how they work and what is the, we don't need to worry about it. Just remember this concept, that they use the machine learning and AI to make the results more effective, to make the results more and more better and more organized. That is a core concept which you have to remember. I hope everyone understood. All right. Any questions, please ask. All right. So this is the basic idea which we have to remember. Now, one more small thing I will tell you here, which is also very important. Okay. Now, how many of you heard about Chat GPT? a new concept. It's a very, very advanced concept in AI, a very big breakthrough on AI. Have you heard about it? Chat GPT. Anyone? Okay, one person have heard. Yes. Okay. It's actually, I'll show you that example here. Now, what is Chat GPT is? It's actually a natural language processing chatbot. You ask a question, it actually, it is studied, it has been trained on 175 billion words and topics. So it knows the subject and it will give you the answer on the subject. All right, that is the automation. Now you may ask a question, so what's a big deal about this automation is? So one concept is coming in the market. What people are saying is, okay, if Chat GPT is now been so advanced, Google people will not use. No, not at all. We can, Chat GPT is a different world and Google is a different world. Maybe down the line when Chat GPT become more and more advanced, maybe possibility people will come to that software. Okay, let me just show you what exactly is this software. You have to just sign up, register for this software. Okay, on chat.openai.com, you have to register. Already I am logged in here. And now you see, this is the interface we have. Okay, so now what I can do here is, I have to log in again. Fine, no issues. Okay, just give me a minute. And I want to tell you one important point. What is the idea behind this Chat GPT, and how is Google going to overcome this factor? All right. Let us say, and this is what a lot of people are thinking now. SEO is gone now because Chat GPT can create tons and tons of content without any effort and hard work. All right. So Google is already have an algorithm. All right. Now see here. I will write a question here. Okay. What is the question is, what is SEO and its benefits? This is the question I have typed here. And also I have given number of words I want, 1000 words. Okay, and enter. And keep in mind, all this is unique content. All this content is unique. Okay. Now, amazing part is, if you copy this content, Google will not say that this is plagiarized. This is not a copied content. All right. So question is, now a common point what people are telling is, okay, if you get all this information like this so easily, so effectively, all right, so then user can no need to do anything, right? See, it's writing all, because we wanted 1000 words, right? Let's keep writing. And it's all unique content. And no plagiarism, it's all unique. Because this is an algorithm, it's a machine learning algorithm which studied all the content. It will write every time in a unique way. Every time it will write in a unique way. Okay. So now, see, all this is done. And if you type the same query, you will get different result. So what are a lot of people saying is, if this happened, then Google is gone, because everyone will just write content like this. Now see this, copy and paste, create a new blog article. It will rank. Okay, here is the point. Before even this Chat GPT version 3.5 was used, the new GPT version was there. Google already developed an algorithm, which is an AI algorithm, which can figure out whether this content was written by AI or not. Based on, when AI will write content, it will have emotion. It have no emotions. Okay, and you can ask this question to Chat GPT. Who are you? If I ask the question to this Chat GPT, who are you? Now it will answer that question. See, you got the point. And now how you work? How you work? It's a conversational AI, so it will know you are speaking with it. Are you following? So here, no problem with Google, because keep in mind, Google have already developed a solution for this problem. And that is the key point you have to remember is, Google already have AI content generator algorithms, meaning they know they have algorithms which will detect whether this content is developed by AI or not, because every AI will have a snapshot, a structure. So that is where they will detect. And a human being will write, he will write with emotions, experience, right? So that is not there in the AI. So that is the thing. So don't worry. So AI SEO is not going anywhere. Okay. And also see, for normal queries like this, Google, AI will give you answer. But keep in mind, it is not live. It has only the data up to December 2021. It can't even answer you who won the FIFA 2022. Now see what it will tell you. I am sorry, but my knowledge was cut off in 2021. You got the one. Maybe see, as moving forward, it is possible that it can capture the real-time data. Possible, right? It may train on real-time data in future, but as of now, it is only up to 2021 data only it can study and give you the. We'll see a lot of amazing features of this tool is there, but still all of these things will not have any problem because SEO will not be a problem. Which stock will go high? It will say, sorry, I can't give answer, something like that. Okay. So I hope you understood this point. So this is the idea of our introduction class. I hope everyone understood the fundamental session. And tomorrow I'm going to take you to the next subject, which is we will study about SCRP. Okay. About what are the types of SCRP we have. We will study about CTR rate. We will study about different types of CTR data. Then we'll study about different type of ranking spam fighting algorithms Google have developed to capture all this kind of negative options. Okay. So I hope everyone understood the subject. Thank you. Any questions? Please ask. All right. Thank you.